Yes, it's happening, everybody. It's 9 a.m. Hello, 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 and welcome. Welcome to the first Kathy J Show of 2022. Ooh, I got goosebumps saying that. I love it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and joining me and for watching us over the break and for watching us right now. I love you guys. Thank you for supporting us. You can always find more at kathyjshow.com. All right, everybody, I've been teasing it, and here we are, Kathy in all of her glory. I was having such a good break, everybody. Like, it was a good time off. And then Christmas, or New Year's Eve morning, last Friday morning, my husband was like, let's take all those Christmas lights down, right? Because the storm is coming, let's get all the lights down. And we had a lot of lights. We competed in the Fight for Lights competition. So we were taking them all down, and we got everything down. And the last part was the strand of lights along the top of the house. So we have 10 strands to go. So we're on strand 4. I'm underneath holding the ladder for my husband who's up on the roof. And I slipped on the rocks below and went down and boo! And my ankle broke and dislocated and it was horrible, everybody. So yeah, so that's what happened. Is I am the first person in the history of all history, thank you Larry Ulibarri, my friend, for Googling that. I am the first person in history that actually broke their leg holding the ladder for someone else. Everybody, this is Rebeccah Silence. Welcome
Hi,
to
everyone.
the show. You know our favorite girl, Rebeccah. So Rebeccah, yeah, so she was like, I go, Rebeccah, you're coming on the show, we're talking about confidence, but I have to warn you. I'm bringing as much confidence as I can.
Life happens, and then who are we going to be?
And then, I can't bathe right now because I'm going to probably have surgery this week, everybody, so I'm warning you. But this is my daughter washing my hair yesterday. Wasn't that nice of her?
So sweet.
But it's all about working with whatever happens to you, and with the fires that have happened and the shootings and the lives that have been lost, and Betty White. There's been a lot that has happened, and this is nothing, and we're going to get through this. Rebeccah Silence, everybody, is here to talk about confidence. Yay,
Hi, everyone.
But
love you
before
too.
we get to that, speaking of those fires, you were right there.
I was right there.
Tell
the fires
everybody,
were 5 miles from my family and my neighborhood and my house. It was surreal, and I think confidence is so important when it comes to just knowing we're going to get through whatever shows up in front of us. And I had...
Is that your front door?
This is my neighborhood. A neighbor took this photo. This is my neighborhood, and the fires were, like I said, about 5 miles from us. The wind was blowing them in the opposite direction. We got really lucky. My daughter had friends that lost their homes. I have clients that lost their homes and friends that lost their homes. And really, there's no rhyme or reason to something like this, even to your leg, right? But we will get through it. And I think that's why it's so important to talk about the resilience it takes to be confident that we're going to get through no matter what happens.
Right.
But for all the lives, that were impacted by the fires, what I'm confident about is that the community is going to take care of each other.
Man, Boulder's strong, absolutely.
Boulder is strong, and we went through shootings last year just at a grocery store on a random day.
Yeah, right,
and now these fires, and over 1,000 families lost everything.
Oh no! When you hear the stories that they literally had minutes, and of course all of us that were grateful and blessed to have our homes kept thinking, would I know what to grab in 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Do I know what to do?
Well, and we had bags packed. We weren't sure.
Yeah,
we have 2 dogs. We had guests in town, so we were going to need both of our cars. We just took one outfit, pair of pajamas, toothbrushes, like we had it by the door just in case. We were just monitoring.
Those winds were insane. You had no idea where they were going to blow that fire.
115 to 120 mile an hour.
All I kept doing is I just kept praying for that snow to fall like everyone else, put these fires out. So it's funny though how you say, because you think resilience. It's funny how confidence is the base of the resilience.
Yeah, I think resilience is the prerequisite to confidence. Like people say all the time, oh, it's going to be okay.
Yeah, right.
I think that's one of the worst things you can say to people in a crisis.
Good.
Right? It's not going to be okay, but you are going to get through it.
Right.
And if you think about it, you've gotten through 100% of the hardest moments in your life.
We have. Okay, see, that's why she's here today, everybody, and it kind of worked out that all this happened for you to explain it to us.
Perfect storm, Kathy.
It is. When we come back, we're going to get more into confidence and why it's not arrogance and why how you can build your own. We'll be back. Yep. Kathy J. Ramos Law is an official partner of the Kathy J Show. He's a medical doctor and a lawyer. Ramos Law, what makes us different makes us better. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Kathy J Show. I am Kathy J, everybody. Joining me today, we have Rebeccah Silence. She is here, our lifestyle expert coach. What do you want to be?
I call myself an emotional healing coach.
I think you are. You're really good at it, Rebeccah.
Thank you, Kathy.
I feel so much better since you've gotten here.
Thank you.
Real fast, as I was telling my story of how I broke my leg, it's been dislocated and broken. I'll find out today when the surgery is going to happen this week. So everybody at home, just hang in there with me. If we have to rerun a show or I have a guest filling in for me, I'll give you a good guest, probably a radio girl. Maybe Rebeccah will do it.
Hey, you know.
But I have to thank my husband and my two girls. This is little baby Charlotte. She came in my purse this morning. Little Avery wanted me to have protection as I went to work. So thank you, Avery and Gianna. I love you guys. You were very helpful when Mommy fell this week. Okay, so Rebeccah.
Yes.
Let's get into confidence. It starts with, what's the gap you're referring to?
So what I'm saying is confidence is what it takes to get from where you are to where you want to be.
Okay,
right?
And we all want to be something. We all want to be something better in 2022.
Well, and if you don't know exactly what that means for you, just pick something, you know, and why not want to be better? And why not turn the volume up on your confidence so that you can? I think people get afraid that confidence is the same thing as arrogance.
Yes.
And they don't want to be seen as arrogant.
Right.
But I am saying be as confident as you can about who you want to be and the life you want to live. And don't worry about that meaning that you're arrogant. Arrogance is fear, and arrogance is like a mask for how insecure you actually are.
Okay.
It's not the same thing as confidence.
Okay, there's so much going on right there. So let me have an example. Say, for instance, confidence in dating.
Yeah.
Okay, like I'm choosing this. I need my bar
this is so
here.
good.
Okay, like
Yeah.
I want the bar here.
Yeah.
But I don't want to seem arrogant because a lot of the girlfriends will go, girl,
Right.
Maybe you should go here with your bar.
So arrogance also includes this need to prove something.
Okay.
And this need for external validation, for the world to show you you're enough. When you're arrogant, there's this air of not really believing you're good enough.
Oh.
And needing to prove that you can have something.
So people that live by the likes on Facebook are arrogant, not confident?
They're scared. And if they're trying to broadcast how many likes they have and how many,
so
that
often
could be seen as arrogant.
Okay.
And what I like your dating example, what I want everyone to think about this, if you're looking for a new relationship or a new job or whatever it is, be confident that it's going to happen.
Right.
Even if you have zero evidence.
Oh, no, you have to.
You have to believe that you, again, back to our first beginning of the show, you have to believe you have what it takes to get from here to here.
I have what it
That's
takes to get to heal my foot.
Yes.
You have what it takes to make it through if
and
your
I
house
had
burned
what
down.
it took to heal cancer.
Yes, right. Exactly.
There's here we are, and here's where we want to be. And confidence is just knowing you're going to do whatever it takes, as long as it takes, until you cross the finish line. When you get all hung up like the relationship needs to be with this certain person,
exactly,
it's going to shatter your confidence because now they have to want you too, versus just knowing, oh, I'm going to have a partner that wants this, the same thing I do. And if it's not you, next.
Okay, all right,
that's
Rebeccah.
confidence.
All right, that's good. That's good. Okay, when we come back, we're going to get into how to recognize and gain confidence, because obviously a lot of us don't have
We've got some hacks for you.
Hacks. Oakwood Homes is an official partner of the Kathy J Show. Oakwood Homes, building happiness. Welcome back to the show, everybody. Thank you for joining us this half hour. So here I am. Hi, I'm Kathy J, everybody. This is emotional healing coach Rebeccah Silence, and I have broken my leg, and I just heard from the doctor I might be having surgery tomorrow, so we'll see how the rest of the week's going to work out, everybody. But it's about having confidence, and I am confident that this is going to heal, and I'm going to make it through it.
And whatever the set of circumstances are between now and when you're through it, you have what it takes to get through it.
Okay, so many of us don't have confidence, I feel.
Yeah.
We have strength, we have resilience.
Yeah.
That confidence part is what you always need from the beginning, and a lot of us don't have it.
Yeah.
You said start with clarity. What does that mean?
Well, again, I'm just saying clarity is another word to know you can get through it. You can be clear that once you know where you want to end up.
Yes.
As long as you stay in the game and don't quit.
Yes.
That's what's hard, because we have obstacles and then we think it's like a sign that we should quit or we don't deserve it or something is wrong and we're on the wrong path. I look at obstacles as a test in commitment, not as a sign that anything is wrong. So confidence is really about knowing how to tap into your resilience and stay committed and being clear that you can do that.
Okay, so I'm clear and I'm committed, but I still don't have that confidence.
Right.
There's still a fear that holds me back.
Right.
Okay, so how do I fight that?
Well, another thing to really separate out is self-worth from confidence.
Okay.
We all, regardless of low self-esteem, trauma, your past, your heartbreaks, we all have the ability to develop our confidence muscle.
Okay.
So separate out all of your self-worth and your beliefs about yourself and your worthiness
Right.
from confidence, and start with confidence, and that will actually improve your self-worth.
Okay, all right, I'm cool with that. Instead
Yeah.
of, oh, I'm a loser, because I did
Right,
that there was an
right,
hour
right.
that my husband had to
I
bear
don't
this.
deserve good things.
Right,
I'm not
this
good
is
enough.
obviously
I
the
have
way it
something
is.
to prove.
Right.
This is never going to happen for me. Start by building your confidence muscle, knowing you can do it.
You have hacks to
I have
help me
hacks.
build the
So I have
confidence
two
muscle.
hacks.
Okay, what are
So
they?
the first one that's really important, it's a 3-letter word, super simple. Just add yet to the end of your fear-based thought or what you're saying out loud.
I'm a loser, I broke my leg, yes.
I haven't healed my leg yet.
Okay.
I don't have the relationship I want yet. I don't have my body where I want it yet. I don't have my next level salary, promotion, career figured out
Right.
yet.
Right.
When your head is going into that downward fear-based spiral, you got to go, hold on, what do I want? It's just not happening yet.
So
and just decide.
The yet kind of like releases something in your brain to pull you back
It gives
up.
you more possibility.
Okay.
Yet keeps you in possibility
Okay.
and out of fear that it's never going to happen.
Okay, okay,
So
I
as
got
long
that.
as I have this word yet
Right.
to help me stay in the game.
Right.
Because what a lot of people want to do is they want to quit in the middle. They don't have the evidence, they don't have the evidence, they don't have the evidence. It's not working out
Right.
yet, so they think it's never going to happen.
Okay.
It's right when you want to quit that I am going to tell you, please stay in the game.
You are absolutely right. Like I was trying to become a loan originator, but when I was like, this show isn't happening. I was getting to that point, and because you have to still figure out what's another option.
Right.
And then you're like, but this isn't what I'm supposed to be doing.
Right,
But
right.
you still, and it wasn't like I was going to quit, but you're right. It was near the end, and finally
Right.
it was like, hallelujah.
You've got right in that moment you want to quit to
I
go.
held on.
Exactly. The miracle just hasn't happened yet.
Yet. I
Right.
love that.
Yet.
Yes. Yes.
Use it. Tattoo it on your eyelids, as my first coach used to say. Yet. It's just not happening
don't tattoo it.
yet.
Okay, what is the other one? What's the second hack?
So the second hack is just deciding that you have what it takes.
Okay.
And a lot of times, and we've talked about this on past episodes, our modeling, our generational modeling and the generational healing piece comes in here. We just haven't seen evidence that in our family system or in our circle, we can get where we want to go.
Right.
So you've got to decide that you have the ability to develop the confidence that you will be the first to
Okay.
cross that finish line.
Okay, so this gets pretty deep, but it's about you talking to yourself a lot.
It is absolutely about you talking to
Right?
yourself a lot and noticing, are you saying out loud, words and language that undermine where you ultimately want to go?
Exactly. What's the narrative
Right.
coming out of your
like
mouth?
maybe I'm not good enough to have the TV show. Maybe it's never going to happen to me.
Yeah.
If you're thinking it, you're guaranteed are saying it out loud to other people.
Exactly.
And here's what's hard about our society. We will validate each other's victim vents all day long.
Yes.
Oh, you're right. It's too hard. Oh, I get it.
Nobody
it's not
in the
happening
family's
for
ever
you.
been on TV, Kathy.
Right,
Of course,
right.
this wouldn't happen.
It's a dime a dozen. Nobody gets that
You're so
opportunity,
right, yes.
So you've got to not
People
only
are quick to help you when you want to
people
jump
are
off
quick
the boat.
to support and validate your fear because
Yes.
that's how
Because
a lot
we
of
live
people
in
connect.
fear-based. Yes.
Yes, and we want to help protect each other from failure and heartbreak. And let me say this: confidence will not get you through failure. You will fail.
Yeah.
Confidence is about knowing you've got what it takes to get through it, and you will fail, and you'll keep going. It doesn't mean there won't be failure.
Right.
There will be.
We're all
But you
going to
just
have
to
failures.
stay
Things
in
are going
it.
to happen. Your house could burn down. You could
Right.
break your leg.
Right.
Right.
And you haven't done
Have the
whatever it
confidence
is you
you're
want
going to
yet.
make it. Right. Or even jobs. I think of so many people that didn't want to take the promotion because of the fear that came with, well, then I'm going to be responsible for people. What? That's what a manager is. You got to call it up.
Right.
That was your excuse for not wanting to better yourself?
Absolutely.
So you have to just say, yet if that's what I want, I got to go for it.
And if you're working on developing confidence, you are working on developing your leadership.
Yeah, right.
So that does mean more responsibility. That does mean failing out loud in front of people.
Oh, I fail all day, girl.
So do I, you know?
You gotta
it's like,
fail.
oh man, you should have seen my social media even a year ago. It's a disaster.
Right.
But you have to start somewhere, knowing I'm just not there yet, and deciding you're going to do whatever it takes as long as it takes until you get there.
I love it. I just never have thought of confidence as, like you said, clarity, or, you know, like this, you know, it's totally always been different. It's been strength, resilience, confidence, but confidence is everything to making sure you're going to get there.
Confidence is who you're being.
I love it. Hold that. Okay, when we come back, everybody, we will talk more about this. We'll be right back.
Kathy J.
The Colorado Lottery is an official partner of the Kathy J Show. Colorado Lottery, play on.
Kathy J.
Welcome back to the Kathy J Show, everybody. So, excuse me for how I'm sitting, but I did break and dislocate my foot. And everybody joining us today is emotional healing coach Rebeccah Silence. She's been talking to us about confidence, and a lot goes into confidence that I've been learning about, like your clarity and resilience and fear. It all goes into confidence. Explain why confidence and grief go together.
Well, so when you're developing confidence, you've got to let go
Of the old you.
of who
Old
you've
habits.
been
Yeah.
and all of that doubt. If you're not confident, it means you're doubting yourself.
You can truly change your life by changing your mindset. Is
You
that what
can,
you're-
well, I'm an emotional healing coach, which goes beyond mindset and strategy. I'm saying have the confidence that you can feel your way through the grief and loss of letting go of what's been to make room for more. That doesn't mean you're getting rid of everything.
Right.
But all of the fears and doubts, we have to grieve to let them be done, finished,
No,
no
you're right.
longer a part of our daily lives.
And I mean, in a literal sense of grieving, a lot of us have lost loved ones.
Yeah.
And that, so the confidence comes into play of, I've lost my stepmom, yet I know I'll be okay.
So you'll know there's life on the other side of the grief.
Right.
All of these homes and all of these families in
Yes.
my community, right? There's grieving that needs to happen if you're going to get through this in a way where you come out stronger than ever before. And that's cliche, but it's possible.
Yes.
It is possible. And we doubt that we can come out stronger, and we just start to survive. And survival mode kills your spirit, has you missing out on getting the most out of your life. And even when it's hard,
Yeah, it's so
you
hard.
can let go of all of that fear and doubt and all of the sadness and anger and emotion so that you can make room for joy and excitement even in situations that are difficult.
hard points. So
Yeah.
because I'm thinking the people that have lost their homes right now,
Yeah.
they just have to have the confidence that they'll rebuild. It is cliche that when you say that,
Lean on
but it's
support,
the only
it's
emotion
there.
that can get you through is how I feel, because there's two emotions when trauma happens. I could have sat there and cried and
Yeah.
been, and the more that I felt the pain, the more the pain increased. So, because I could feel my mind
Yeah.
playing a trick. When I would go, oh, it hurts, like the pain would get worse. But when I sat there and tried to be like, I'm calm, it's going to be fine, I'll get
Yeah.
to the hospital, it does help the pain.
Right.
So the same thing has to be done when any kind of trauma happens. If you let it spiral you out of control.
You either go into fight, flight, freeze, and doubt.
There you go.
Or you build that confidence muscle.
Okay.
It's one or the other.
And but you allow us a couple of moments to fight,
Hey,
freeze, right?
I absolutely
Okay.
meet yourself where you are. You can't rush yourself.
No.
But just know there's life on the other side.
Okay.
Get intentional about that. Get committed to that. Let yourself be human.
Yeah.
Let yourself be seen vulnerable and messy. That's the strongest you'll ever be.
Absolutely.
But know, there's a difference between meeting yourself where you are and just staying down.
Absolutely.
No staying down.
No staying down,
Get
everybody.
Up, get your confidence game going. Turn up the volume on that. A great assignment.
Yes, homework.
Okay, for our audience, a great assignment. I literally want you to make a list of 25 home runs, 25 times in your life where you won when you didn't think you could.
Okay.
And if you don't think you have 25 in your whole lifetime, I'm sorry, you do. Build that muscle, dig deeper.
Okay.
25 home runs. I want you to know I have one. And because I've won before, I can again. I was a
Yes.
single mom not knowing how to have 3 jobs and provide. I didn't know I could do it. I did.
And by focusing on it, you remind yourself, I am stronger than I
Right.
remember. All right, so Rebeccah has a Healing is Possible Women's Weekend.
I
It's
do.
happening.
2 spots
Yes.
left, everyone. Ladies, you want to join
The
us?
retreat is this weekend, everybody. For
Colorado
more information.
Springs.
It's in Colorado Springs. Beautiful.
Yeah, it's right here.
RebeccahSilence.com/retreat. She's got 2 spots left, everybody. And we have to let everybody know, for everyone that's been impacted by those Boulder wildfires, your neighbors, everybody. If you want to donate to them, just head to comfound.org to make a donation. The website again is COMM found.org. That's the one that the Boulder Sheriff's been putting out, so we want to get everything there. Thank you, Rebeccah.
Thank you, everyone. Let's have a confident, glorious beginning to 2022.
Yes, 2022 is going to be better for all of us.
Regardless of circumstances.
Exactly. Circumstances are going to hit us.
Yeah.
It's how you handle them.
Yeah.
I'm confident that I'll have surgery tomorrow or the next day, depending on when executive producer Mary lets me. Colleen's saying tomorrow. You can't fight what the doctors say, I guess, right? All right.
Yeah.
Put your hands in them. But thank you. And to all of your neighbors out there, we are sending all of our love and prayers to everybody that they'll get through this.
Thank you.
Thank
Here
you.
for you, everyone.
Absolutely.